I love travel. To me, travel is escapism, freedom, be that peace. Time for me to really search within. It's time for me to solve problems. It's time for me to put my agenda first. It's time for me to not have to worry or answer to anything or anyone. It's time for me to really focus. It's time for me to immerse myself in whatever I want to. To me, travel is needed. I actually can tell the difference when I haven't travelled for a while to when I have. And when I haven't, I become irritable. It's weird. I feel like it's almost part of me, part of like this, I don't know, part of home. It's home to me, which is crazy because I have a home and I've got beautiful friends and family, but there's something about travel that just makes me feel that freedom and I feel alive and I feel back to my normal self. I think travel has had such an impact on me, and that's why I just couldn't live without it. It can help with so many things. It can help build clarity and confidence. It can help you discover more about yourself. I've discovered so much about myself from travel. I've gained so much clarity and I've built confidence. I changed careers. I went from a digital marketing manager and consultant to a travel and life coach. All because travel gave me the opportunity to see things clearly and to see why I wasn't happy and to see that I wanted to make an impact. And it helped me embark on that next chapter of my life. It helped me sign up to that course or courses. It helped me move forward and start really putting a plan together instead of just letting the universe take you. And I'm a great believer of letting things just carve out, but you've also got to take those steps in the right direction and make those actions, take those actions, make those things happen. And travel gave me that push to make things happen. So yes, you can gain clarity. Yes, you can discover more. Yes, you can build confidence. But it's so much more than that. I feel it's so hard to explain, but I just feel so alive and free. And I'm going back home when I travel. And every country is different, and that's what's beautiful. You're getting to learn so much. You're getting to immerse yourself in different cultures, mix with different people, and learn and grow and be surrounded by nature. Going for a run abroad on the beach or through woods, through trees, through different environments, different settings. It's just beautiful. Absorb it all, you breathe it all in. It's just the most amazing thing to me. I love travel. The travel started many years ago, probably around the same time I started self like development and reading and studying. But travel's been a massive part of my life for a long time. And I think the catalyst was my first trip to Mexico. It was my first long haul destination. I went with the girls, and I just remember it was a long plane journey. I remember that. And once we got to the hotel, we walked through the lobby and checked in, got all of our stuff, and then walked through to the back of the hotel, which led onto the beach. And wow, I just couldn't believe it. It was the first time I saw the most beautiful sea, all of the colours, turquoise colours, and oh, these different shades of blue, and it was just the most magnificent thing I'd ever seen. And I was in awe. And then the white sand. And I thought, this is what paradise must be. And I was elated. I couldn't believe that there were places that looked like this. And that gave me the bug, because that Mexico trip was great for so many reasons. Not only was it the first time I'd seen these beautiful colours and seen what beaches could look like, I got a taste for Spanish language and learning Spanish and the Mexican culture and the food and the history. And I did so many firsts. The first time I tried scuba diving, the first time I went on a speedboat, and so many more. It was just amazing. And I thought, that's one country, right? One country. So imagine what else is out there in this world for me to go and explore. And it started with Mexico. It gave me the bug to just carry on, and I've been doing that ever since. So I have visited 65 countries so far, and I will continue to be building on that list, because my goal is to travel the whole world, visit every country in the world. And I know that might sound a bit ambitious, but to me, I don't want to live with any regrets. So as long as I'm on this earth and I have my health and nothing that stops me, then I will continue to travel and travel. Because travel, not only do you see the most amazing things, and not only does it make you appreciate this beautiful world that we live in, but it also makes you learn so many things. It also makes you adaptable. There's so many qualities to travel that are just priceless. It also makes you realize that we're very lucky. I'm very lucky. Where I was born in this world, the fact that I have access to healthcare, to running water, that I have a home, a roof over my house, it just makes you appreciate so many things. And it makes you think that sometimes we don't need loads of stuff, but we all do get caught up in it. I do as well. Travel just makes you realize there's more to it than that. There's more to things than material things. There's more to life than continuing in the rat race. And yes, we all want nice things. Really want a quality of life where I get to explore and learn even more about myself, because I have learned so much. I've learned so much, and I'm so, so grateful. Really grateful. And I will continue to travel until I'm not able to. But travel is the one, I think there's so much that can come out of it. And that's why I'm so passionate about encouraging others to do it. Step outside of your comfort zone. Book that trip. Don't keep on putting it off. Tomorrow may never come. And there's a big world out there waiting for you to explore. And I'm going to do, continue to explore, The things that you get out of traveling are just priceless, and it's amazing, amazing. I think the first time I went solo traveling was not actually because I felt that I wanted to discover myself. It was nothing like that. It was actually for very selfish reasons. I thought, and like the same time, sometimes if you go to the gym, you start a new gym program, you want to go with a buddy, and you go with a buddy and it's great, and you've got the momentum and you're all going, and you're raring to go, and then your buddy doesn't come along. So one day they might be ill, and so you go, not used to then going on your own. So you might drop out, or you go, well, I'll go when they go back, and they might not go back for a couple of weeks, and then You decide you won't go back for a couple of weeks, and then it just goes on like that. And then you say, oh, I got out of it now. And it's so easy to fall out of that routine if somebody else is part of it and you're reliant on that person. So I kind of thought the same of travel. I thought, well, I want to see the world. The world's there waiting for me. I don't want to wait for anybody else. So I thought, you know what? I'm not going to make plans with anyone and wait around for anyone. I'm going to go and I'm just going to do it on my own because I can rely on myself. And if I say I'm going to do something, or if I don't do something, that's all down on me. So I decided I'm going to go on this big trip. I think had always wanted to go travelling a little bit further afield and for longer, and just made the decision. Yeah, it's time to go. So I booked it. That was my first. That was back in 2015 to Thailand, my first solo trip, and then since then I've done so many, and I like it. I love it. I love travel, but I also really do like solo travel because you don't have to rely on anybody. You have your own schedule, that you don't have to worry about other people. You do what you want. You can mix with whoever you want. You can arrange to go and meet with other people you've met along without having to worry about, oh, how will somebody else feel, or that you have to be, or feel that you have to be with the person you came with all the time. It's there's challenges to travel, but there's so many benefits to it as well. And I found that I've grown so much through travel. I've absolutely loved every single moment, even the challenges where I might not have enjoyed it at the time, because you will get challenges without a doubt. And I felt lonely, cried, and things have not quite worked out how I wanted to. But after that, you then look back and you think, thank you for that experience, because that's made me a better person, or I've learned, or I've grown. At the time, it might not seem the greatest, but I'm grateful for every single experience that I've had solo traveling. And I tell you, even though there are challenges, it is one of the most liberating things to do, because you learn so much about yourself. You learn that you've got strength and resilience, then you are constantly building on those skills. So travel to me is just one of the most amazing things you can do for yourself and for others too, because I think you come back from traveling and you are probably a bit of a different person. I think you learn a lot of vital skills, and you learn patience. Well, I certainly think I did. You learn acceptance. You learn so many skills that help you. So when you come back, it is a little bit different. And I think you do feel different. Maybe not a lot of people talk about that. They don't really talk about how different you feel, and how weird and how scary sometimes it can be, like adjusting. If you've been away for a long, long time, adjusting back into the swing of things. Because you feel like you've done and seen so much, almost like the world that you left behind is still there and it's still the same. And it's a weird feeling, but you do get back into it. At first, you feel it don't belong, but then you find you carve your way again and you get into the swing of things. But you've learned and you've grown in that time, and you take everything that you've grown and everything that you've learned, and you just apply it to what you want to focus on next. And it's I think it's one of the best self-development tools out there. It's great for getting over breakups. It's great for career breaks, or wondering what you even want to do for your career. If you got to the crossroads, or you're you're mourning the loss of someone, it really, really is a great tool to help with all those things, all those challenges, that those life defining moments that many of us experience and will continue to experience at some point in our life. It really, really helps you. Really, really helps you to look within, to reflect, to learn and grow. So I'd recommend